Welcome back for another 5-minute market update. Bitcoin lost a little bit of ground yesterday, but to be honest, nothing has really changed. It is still extremely strong bearish, especially because it's been below the daily TBO cloud for a long time. Until it actually pushes up and into the cloud, we ain't going to be anything but bearish. But there are still really good reversal signs. We have this TBT bullish divergence signal, which printed on Tuesday, which is a great sign. We have a higher low here for RSI, which is a great sign. But if you pay attention to on-balance volume, the trend is still bearish. I know we really want it to be bullish, but we keep seeing lower lows on the daily time frame. It's not a good sign. Yes, we would love to see it push up higher, but that's only going to happen with good positive volume coming in. We're not seeing that just yet. On the 4-hour, really nothing has happened. Again, we put in a lower low. It's not really a great sign, but the main point of contention I'm still waiting and watching for is going to be this overhead line of resistance that has been in play ever since back over here in the beginning, or rather mid-January. So we're looking at a price target of probably it's going to be here about 92K that Bitcoin has to break in order for really things to get bullish again, which is going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of volume. Going to take a lot of good news. Stablecoin Dominance had a little bit of an increase yesterday because Bitcoin had a red day. It makes sense. These are basically inverted relationship-based charts. But what happened with RSI? Did RSI show a lot more panic and fear? No, RSI barely eked up higher, didn't even go into overbought territory, which is a good sign. This means that inevitably we're going to see Stablecoin Dominance fall. While it is strong bullish above the daily TBL cloud, it has reached this level that we could kind of call a rejection zone, in that we've seen the quote-unquote price of Stablecoin Dominance reach this zone between 7% all the way up here to like 8.5% and get rejected back over here, January 2024, here, August 2024, and again, September 2024. We're just waiting for the next drop from this range, and everything is aligned. It's just we're waiting on that drop. Bitcoin Dominance is actually coming down, which is really surprising. I thought that this would kind of keep moving up higher, but actually it gave back everything yesterday and it came back down here to TBO support/resistance, which is at 61.58%. Nothing really is going to change for Bitcoin Dominance until it falls down here and it breaks this support line that has been in play for a long time. This support line needs to be broken in order for others or low cap alts to do really, really well. And again, I'm not seeing any signs of fear or panic in regards to RSI. We're just chop solidating sideways, so there's nothing really to talk about there. Let's focus on a couple of these other coins. We're going to start with Ethereum. Again, Ethereum continues to be garbage that's on fire in the middle of a cesspool. Like, this thing is the worst chart hit the face of the earth, and it continues to disappoint and to decimate portfolios left, right, and center. Are there any bullish signs forming? The only moderate bullish sign that I can really say it, I don't even want to say it's bullish, but is right here. We're having, again, higher lows on RSI, but we've seen this happen so many times before. I'm not really convinced that this is it. This is the bottom. So no, there really isn't anything positive to talk about in regards to Ethereum. It still keeps making lower lows on balance volume. There's no demand in terms of daily trading volume. So no, don't get your hopes up. Eventually it will go back up, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, in my opinion. There are no catalysts on the horizon to make it do so. Now, Solana, on the other hand, has a much, much, much bigger chance of having a reversal, mainly because we have a line of overhead resistance. It was pierced back here on Sunday, March 2nd, and Monday the 3rd. It was tested here on the 6th and the 7th of March. We haven't seen any more tests or pierces since, but we do have TBT bullish divergence, which is a great sign. The price is stabilizing inside of this zone in which it's found support many times. This zone between $114 to $130 or so has been really, really good for Solana. And I expect it to move up and out of this range. When it does, we're going to see way more volume. Even though on-balance volume is like kind of chopping, we are seeing good signs here, namely with RSI. And again, it's the same simple concept of making higher lows. This is bullish structure for RSI. And when we have RSI making higher lows and the price is making lower lows, this is hidden bullish divergence. I flipped the script. I thought I had it. I was on such a good roll, wasn't I? Let's look at XRP. XRP has done much better than the rest of the market has over the last couple of months, to be honest. It had a nice push up yesterday and it was rejected, but it really needs to break above overhead resistance here. It had basically 2 good pushes above, but it did not close above this level. That's why this line is still drawn. That's why I'm still respecting it and waiting for it. But look at RSI. Again, this is a really great indicator to use. It's really simple to use and understand. We have a higher low here. This is our max low at 2029. Higher low here, 2247. A much higher low here. This is looking really good. My expectation is for XRP to test overhead resistance at about 236. I do expect it to pierce it, but it really needs to stay above this level for at least 3 days in order to confirm it as broken. But XRP is looking much better than the rest of the market. Now, if you watched my video that I shared on the Coin Bureau Trading channel, I'll link it up at the end of this video for you to watch, where I talk about RSI and why I entered a trade on S. Now, I kind of kept a little bit of a secret. The reason why I actually entered that trade is also because TBO. So the TBO support line right here gave a beautiful entry for S. It actually hit my first target for about 15% profit, and I'm holding on to the rest of the trade, expecting to take profit here at about 55 cents. I am not crazy and going for some pie in the sky target of trying to make 110%. That's ridiculous, especially in this market. It makes no sense. I'm looking to take profit right at the TBO fast line. But RSI is doing exactly what I am expecting it to do in terms of finding a really good entry for S, previously Phantom. And last but not least, you're not going to want me to talk about it, but Trump is actually showing some good signs here. I know you're like, no, don't say it. Don't talk about this coin. It's been such a cursed coin. It's true, it has. But there's a weird burst of volume yesterday where we saw a rather price action pumping up 19% and then going back down. Look at RSI growing on the daily time frame too. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, yeah, this is really weird to see a big wick like this, especially on a perpetuals contract. So I think that something is starting to turn around for this chart, but honestly, it's shown these signs many times before and there's a bunch of false moves. But if we do see any type of move, a reasonable target for Trump would probably be up here at about 1351 before getting rejected again. Now, I'm trying to share as much as I possibly can, trying to keep this at 5 minutes every single time, but it's really, really hard. But I want to remind you that there's way more content that is shared in the Better Traders Club, way more content in our courses at thebettertraders.com. The link for all this stuff is in the description of this video below. And again, make sure that you're taking profits. Take a little bit of profit on the moves up higher. If it goes up a lot higher, oh well, you made money. Woohoo, too bad. Most people are losing a lot of money right now. So focus on taking profits and being satisfied with any amount of profit, especially in these volatile times. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.